Guys, welcome back to this channel. Hey, it's an amazing one, my beautiful people. How are we doing? Yes, we decided to give ourselves 1 week break, and within that period a lot was going on, a lot was going on, but we said it is the one that is choking that we will put out. So guys, thank you for joining. This is UK Family Show. As you come in, please double tap your screen. You see 3 dots at the top right hand side of your phone. Please thumbs up, click on that like button, the one that has like this. Do a click, and yes, your like will be added to UK Family Show. So my beautiful people, how are you guys doing? The power tussle, clash of the Titan. Thank you for joining. Let's share our video so that other people can join. Tori. You are a fool. I'm not a fool. You are a fool. I'm not a fool, sir. I said you are a fool. I'm not a fool, sir. Gather here, let's gist. War against indiscipline. War against indiscipline. Let's share our video. Thank you for joining. How are you guys doing? It's been a while. So this young man in Nigeria, we call it survival of the fittest. No cool man. If you were calm before, something must make you not calm. Something must make you not calm. And that is why I said let's come and gist. How you guys doing? How's your family? Stay away from problem and I don't go here. Stay away from wahala and I don't go here. Even the old men, they are getting old and they still want to show that they are still strong. Allow the young youths to do some things you guys don't want to do. Oh yeah, now see. Hey guys, we just saw a video that was like surfaced online, and when we looked very well, we saw the FCT minister versus this young, handsome, good-looking army, in fact a naval officer. If you want to find out the name, go and check his tag, you'll see the name there. All right, now what happened? If you don't know, Wike is FCT minister. He takes charges of going around checking development structures and whatsoever, to be sure that you have gotten a government approved plan. But in another way, there are still some lands that have been given to people. That one will just be my own personal approval. That is the FCT minister's approval. So if the FCT minister can give some people approval, I see no reason why he cannot also give approval to this military officer property. So they said the property belongs to a former retired general. A former retired general. He was the one that acquired that plot of land for the Nigerian army, or whether it's his own personal belongings. All the same, he was a retired general. So which means he has every right to acquire a land in FCT. Okay, let us go. Does he have right? Does he not have right? Does Wike have right to demolish the retired general's property or order outstanding, prominent people who have served their country for years property. Oh yeah, gather here and drop your views. Excuse me, guys. Drop your opinion. Every opinion is welcome, but no insult, please, because we don't need insult here. So we came across that video and we're like, hey, what's happening? What's happening here? I was thinking it was this young boy's property that Wike wanted to, encourage or grab or collect. Any language that you can use to stop somebody from walking in a particular plot, please put it. So I was thinking it was this young guy, young handsome man. I believe he will be married. So I was thinking it was the guy's own property, not knowing that this man was working under authority. This Nigerian army, he was working with order. And you know now, in the military, you must obey the last command. Who are you? If you did not obey the last command, they go put you for where? For sale. Who dare you? When the last authority have the command that is above all. So, guys, come and laugh. Let's keep the laugh going. This was a clash of power. This was a clash of power. And what's really impressed me was seeing a vibrant young soldier who could speak good English, who was, full of himself, confidence. This one no be shoot bird mama fly matter. He was confident in the crowd. He could give his command without being shaken. And I was like, no, let me watch well. I don't need somebody to tell me this. Let me really watch with my own two eyes. Please grab your popcorn with your bottle of wine, sit down and relax. Nigeria go better. I have said it that this country, Nigeria, it go better. It go better. We say Nigeria don't dabaru. Na lie. Nigeria no dabaru. It go better. Enough is enough. Where the old people keep intimidating the youths, where the old people keep intimidating the young ones, you don't want them to speak. You don't want them to tell you when you are wrong or when you are right. You don't want them to even cough. If they cough, you handcuff them. If they cough, you throw them to cell. If they cough, you remove their uniform. If they cough, you sack them from work. Nigeria go better. Please double tap the screen. I like this video. Let me know when he's here. And yes, long time. Long time no see. Nigeria, my country. It go better. It go better. If it means removing some people, going there, carry them, we'll keep cut one corner first. We'll keep cut other one side. We'll go there, we'll lift them first. When we lift them from their chair, we'll drop them, say, stay here. We'll carry another person before we start going to court. It will happen. So, thank you for joining as you come in. So, my dear people, we're just watching that video. And behold this young, vibrant, tall. He was tall. He was just positioning. Not be by gra. He did not do anything like with force. But he was passing his command. Politely, gently, but with action. And that is what is needed in this country. We don't need that. Take action. The action is what we all want. So, my beautiful people, war against indiscipline. Did you watch that video? If you have not watched it, it is trending. It is trending, and even when they say you should respect your elder ones, you should respect the old ones. This one was not a matter of respect or not respecting, because this was like, give me my thing, and this one said, I will not give you this thing. This thing is not for you. It is for my oga. And our FCT minister was like, I will show you who gave you the property. government property. And the question now is, this Nigerian army, is it not government property? Is Nigerian army not the government in themselves? My dear, let us that are watching not get confused. Do not get confused though. Do not get confused. There are things that you put mouth. There are things you will not put mouth. But this particular one, it is something that if it is good for A and it is not good for B, tomorrow if you keep quiet, it will knock to your doorpost. And when you know, when it comes round and when it comes to your doorpost, by that time you'll be seeking for help. You will not get help. We've been seeing a lot of demolition going on. Somebody that built a fine building, we spent money, and before you know, government will just come in, pull down that building without compensation, without even thinking, without feeling the pains of the person, what the person have spent, what the person have put in. That is even government. Some say you see some land grabbers who will be there to want to snatch, who want to grab, who want to collect, use ogboju, use open eye, use grab to collect somebody's property. Nigeria, do not allow Nigeria happen to you. Do not allow Nigeria happen to you, because if Nigeria happen to you, you go inside and you go and trick sniper. So do not allow it happen to you. The one that you can talk for yourself, talk for yourself. Hi Georgina, good morning. The one you can talk for yourself, talk for yourself. So a lot has been going on. A lot of people have been observing the FCT minister demolish houses, demolish people's property, collect lands from people. You know, that is being done in FCT. Whereas in Delta State, I think it is also a Senator Nebuluko, that they said, allegedly. In fact, some of them said you collect the acres of land from them, and these people cannot voice out. If they even voice out, who are you going to fight with? Are you going to fight with people in authority? So you only go and cry. You'll be so bad. What can you do? Nothing. But now, people are waking up. People are waking up. Wake up from the sleep. This is what they call the clash of the power. I am the government, and these people say they're the government. So what happened? That young man, FCT minister, wanted to enter the place that they were walking on. And this young man said, you cannot enter here, sir. Now put this to yellow. That young man gave command, sir, you cannot enter here. And he said, who are you to stop me? And the young man said, hey, I am an officer. In fact, he did not even tell him, he said, I am an officer and I'm stopping you not to enter here. Who are you to stop me not to enter here? And the young man said, sir, you cannot enter here. And the most important thing is that young soldier, that young naval officer, well trained, well respected, he knows his job. And he was just answering him, even with the insult that he was being rendered. He was still saying, sir. He was still giving him that respect too. Clash of the theater. He was still giving him the respect. Sir, you cannot enter here. At the point, our FCT minister was provoked. I was expecting the FCT minister to display his rugged life, display it so that we know that yes, he's the FCT minister. I was expecting him to, he would have given that guy bars, but when he looked at it and he saw that now uniform personnel they talk to, so because at first, when he was shouting, get out of my way, I have to go in, and the young man told him, sir, you cannot go in here, you cannot enter here, and they blocked him. And when the FCT minister turned around, what did he See, he saw not anyhow army. He did not just see all of them with helmets and with guns. And with guns, my people. So now tell me, with the gun, he was talking, still trying to, at the point, he break, and another person took over. The other man, I don't know, was he his PA or what? Because he was trying to challenge the young officer. And the young officer told him that, look, don't talk to me. That was where even the young officer was pushed to, point his hand. But he did not point hand at FCT minister, because he was respecting him as the FCT minister. But the other one, he pointed his hand and said, you cannot talk to me. And the other man was provoked. Look at you, a small boy. And the small boy told him, yes, I might be a small boy, but the position and commission I am putting on you cannot get it. I come out the cap, I say yes. I remove headdress. I say yes, you know what they talk. Oh, my wonderful people. I remove headdress. I say yes, this guy really right. And he challenged him. I say, you cannot even talk to me. The commission I am putting on, the position I have, you cannot wear it. The guy was not lying. Hey, he was not lying. Before, later again, our FCT minister now pick up his morale again and started challenging the young man. And in all this challenge, this young naval officer was still calm. Even at the point of our FCT minister, we keep telling him, you are a fool. Hey, Omo, if Nigerian army used to give award, I would have said they should give that young guy an award. For the composure of him, holding himself. Who born you? Who born you to tell a soldier or a naval officer you are a fool? With uniform. Hey! The guy said would lose his knot, and before you know, they would want to ka. Oh my God! I was just watching. But this young man maintained his peace, but still let him know that you will not pass here. Oh yeah, they pass here and see. My dear wonderful people, how na day when I call laugh because this Nigerian all day, if something won't make you you no see joy. Find wetin go give you peace of mind and happiness and laughter. Hi Jennifer, thank you for joining. Greyhood, thank you for joining. So the young man told him, you cannot pass here. You cannot go in. Hey! And it was like, I will show you. You are a fool. And the guy said, I am not a fool, sir. That's sir again. I say, they see the insult, you see they put sir. I say, okay, he's well mannered. In fact, he was trained well. And the FCT minister consistently was telling him, you are a fool. You are a fool. I say you are a fool. And the guy will reply, I am not a fool, sir. I am not a fool, sir. Yes. You are a fool. I'm not a fool, sir. You are a fool. So, me, I was expecting that our FCT minister would push that army and enter. But, FCT minister, just look at the terrain. Look at the people. Pardon me for laughing. Pardon me for laughing, my people. Pardon me for laughing, my people, because there's some drama that when you see it yourself, even yourself. I was thinking that FCT minister will show his gra in that place. My sister, my people, I was thinking that FCT minister will show his gra in that place. Let those soldiers and army and all whatsoever that was there, let them know that they didn't come there to play. Let him know that they didn't come there to play. So before we know it, call started flying in. So FCT minister called the chief of staff, and chief of staff said he should step down. He should step down for the officer, because one, there's no way chief of staff will tell you come and call the army and said they should allow the FCT minister, who is a civilian, to ride over there. So at that moment, the chief of staff, when the FCT minister picked up his phone and placed the call, chief of staff said he should step down for the officer. Now, the young officer also placed a call and was talking to the authority, to the overall commander who sent him. You understand? And the call that young man was making, the call was still on, don't allow anybody, don't allow anybody to enter that place. So when FCT minister, Wike, after the whole charging, after all the whole popping, after the whole fooling his chest, the chest was rising. It was like he should just grab that guy, bash his head together. But when he looked at it, the guy was on a normal attire. The guy was not on a jean, no, he was on that uniform. He looked at it that even if he just by mistake do one hand like this, if he do one hand, that the next thing they will hear will be ta 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 ta, and if they do that ta 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 ta, who will carry him, who will drive him? Everybody will run and leave him in that place. Hey, my dear people, I said, may Nigeria not happen to you, because this one, I looked at it, I was like, hey, God of heaven, tell me now, what of if at the process of him doing that, like, you are a fool, you are a fool. Those young men, the young man he now gave order. Even when he was making his call, when FCT minister was making his call, he said that, these young guys, this young army brought people so that they will come and kill people here. He already stated that they will come and kill, so that they can come and kill people here. And the young man politely told him that, sir, we are not here to kill anybody. The guy was replying him. The guy did not lack what to say. The personnel was in fact on track, not confused, not intimidated. He knew what he was peeling out of his mouth respectfully, and I gave him a thumbs up for that respect. That respect alone was what made me say, hey, FCT minister don't jar. So my beautiful people, if Nigeria did not happen to you, thank God. But don't forget that as we are all staying, as we are all watching, as we are all listening to all what is happening in the country, the youths are now beginning to stand up for their right. They are beginning to sit up. They are beginning to know their left on, they are left from their right, and are not allowing injustice to prevail. So if you are an old man or old woman, or having power, sitting in the authority, don't forget that when you want to play, you can play with civilian. Do not carry your Jaguda life. Do not carry your power torso. Do not carry your big manism to go and challenge any officer. Be it, in fact, Navy, soldier. In fact, let me just put it in those two things, because sometimes the police that will go with these people who know that, yes, so this thing that the youth are saying is right. Sometimes police want to intimidate the youth, want to intimidate other people. Whereas you know that maybe whatever this person is saying is fighting for what? His or own self. You know it is true. but you just want to make sure that because you're following a big man, you don't want to let the big man know that what the big man is doing. Why? Because you don't want to be sacked. Do not forget that if today it did not come to your doorstep, tomorrow it will come to your doorstep. So while you people are security men for all these our big people, all our politicians, governors, these, ministers, this. Sometimes you remember that your family back home are facing hits. Nigeria must better. I am a citizen of Nigeria, and when I see some things not going well, sometimes we used to pray that, oh God, let this country be a better country. And this Nigeria, it go better by force. It go better. So if you're watching me, please thumbs up, like this video, and tell us what would have happened if at the process of the FCT minister now challenging this army, he came with escorts. Your escorts that you came with, they are working for their payments. This Nigerian army, yes, he's also working for his payment. But there's difference between the government. Would the Nigerian army now listen to the FCT minister's command? Or is the FCT minister that is supposed to listen to the highest command? That is what I want to know on the comment section. Please drop your comment section what you think, your thoughts, and what played, because now, power, clash of power. Hey God, clash of power. Before you know now, they want to like maybe sack. Let me use the word sack. They want to say, let them sack that young man. But of course now, if they want to try that, I trust Nigerians. Nigeria will protest for that young man because he did not lay his hand on the FCT minister. He did not insult him, but rather told him, I am working under instruction. And yes, kudos to that instruction. Hey, power sweet. Maybe any power. The one that you know you're left from that. Do not allow anybody intimidate you. If it was a civilian, the way FCT minister would have put those to that person's face, he would have even told the dogs, carry that person, throw it inside the boots. But when he saw that this guy did not allow, when he saw that this young man did not allow him, that this young soldier, this naval officer was out for him, Baba respected himself after a long ranting, harassing the young naval officer. Papa respected himself and said, let me just carry my 2 legs peacefully. Let me carry my 2 legs peacefully and go back the way I came. And he now reversed. And as he reversed, all his entourage, they were more than 30 that came. They were more than 30 in that video. If I'm not mistaken. Then adding the press people that were there in video coverage, they were like, let's see what's going to happen today. And yes, all of us were waiting to see the news. So Baba just respected his age, respected himself, and know that if bullets enter your body, we are going to land in the hospital. Hi, I just imagine if those guys, if that young man that was there had given command, because he was not with rifle, he was not with gun, he was not with anything, just himself. But I don't know if he had his piece to pierce at the back of his uniform. But seeing him, he was demonstrating with his 2 hands. So there was nothing in his palm. but his men, those men, you know that these ones are not more, they are not hungry armies. Those ones that were there, they were not hungry, they were not hungry. They was also waiting for the command, just like the command that the higher authority gave to this one, this young Yarima. Is it Yarima that was named for him to give? And at that point, he is the commander. At that point, if he has said fire, I wonder how our FCT minister would have run, because those guys, those escorts that are his escorts, they would have run now. They will run. I don't know why he did not. I don't know why he did not resort to them running. At least you'd have told them, oh yeah, kiss the air first. You'd have told them kiss the air, let them just shoot one off. Hey, Nigerians, I beg some things. I just say, let me rest more. I did not want to talk. A lot was happening. I said, let us just watch until we're just praying to God that okay, Ned and Regina matter don't end. Oh God, I beg you. Sammy has been released. We don't want to talk. The next thing was what we saw again. This one. So, my people, that was a drama. That was a drama that happened. So I believe that FCT minister will go back to his chambers, go and sit down. When he sit down, first he will now say, that small boy played with me. He will now say, that young boy, that young Annie played with me. And he'll be thinking, what next to do? Of course, he will be thinking what next to do to that young man. But I also believe that the Nigerian army too will not give room for Nigerian name to be dropped in the mud. Yes, so for the Nigerian army name to be dropped in the mud, because I've never seen that kind of thing. Of course, if it was just an ordinary person who told that naval officer, you are a fool, hey, your beating will not have, it will not have parts. If it was an ordinary person that told that naval officer. So, my dear people, as today, anything you know, say, you feel do and well. If they say go and fight war, and you know you cannot go and fight war, don't even collect gun. Don't even think that, oh, I want to do. Instead of that, find what you do. Because the war front that they will send you, if you cannot accomplish it, as they come back, they go put you for gathering. Hold on, please. As they come back, they go put you for gathering. So anything you are doing, do it well. So kudos to that young man. Kudos to that young Nigerian army. That is to show that, small, we'll get there. It's not the one that they will say, hey, Nigeria and everybody, the government is corrupt. The Nigerian government is corrupt. I just believe that a particular cycle is what people say, if these people talk, these particular people are the one in charge, you know? And when these people talk, they go talk. Nobody can counter them. Nobody can tell them, no, this is wrong. But the time is coming whereby, you do anyhow, you see anyhow. So, in this kind of situation, my wonderful people, in this kind of situation, my beautiful people, was the naval officer right in carrying out his order, standing order. Obey the last command. Was he right? Was he right in stopping the FCT minister not to enter where his superior have told him that nobody? Already, it's like they had information. So as they were walking, people were there walking, when some, what would I call those people that came to stop the walk? Is it land developers? Is it FCT ministers' boys? Or how? They came to stop work. And they were driven away. Then, as they were driven, they had to go and report back. And then our able FCT minister marched in. And from there was where you saw the drama. Guys, hold on. What happened to my customer? Hey, more Nigeria. My country. I'm coming. Thank you for joining UK Family Show. Yes, so. If Nigeria not happen to you, yes, so my beautiful people. Hey, that's what I did. Yeah, do the do. So saw that spike. I was like, okay, this is lovely. Thank you. So tell me, my people, was that young soldier very young in service, but although he said the rank he's having, a lot of them cannot have that rank, and that means he was proud of what he had. Even the officer did not believe that he was going to see this kind of challenge. So my people, as we're talking, the people that came at first, the soldiers, even there when they came and saw soldiers in the place, so they were not allowed in. So they had to go back to inform the FCT minister that soldiers have carried out the place, we are not allowed in. And FCT minister bows came with his, he had to call extra people. See the drama of how he was acting, with full authority, with full confidence, with full what? Fanta. With full confidence. Sorry, beautiful people. So how he was bouncing in with full confidence, and he did not believe that, hey, he was like, let me go there, who is going to stop me in this place? Who is that person? When FCT minister goes in the shock of his life, nobody tell her. I know that when he gets back home, when he sits after he might have tabled what happened in the National Assembly. I think even in the National Assembly too, they will still tell him that. After the sitting, some of his colleagues will still tell him that, oh boy, oh man, you're lucky that those young men, they don't release fire. They were not the crazy type of soldiers. No? Because I cannot see you tell a soldier you are a fool or uniform. Even the ones may not wear uniform head they touch. Even the ones that not wear uniforms, whether they are military personnel, the way they carry their shoulders up here, in fact, from their commanding tone, you know that this is a no joke. You see with the training they've gotten in the bush. So I just saw that and I was like, hey, go. If he goes and sit down within his his spouse, his friend, And when he brings up that matter, when he brings up this matter, they will laugh at the whole thing. May God protect us and bless us and give Nigerians, give Nigerians the charisma, the able, as in that independence life of you being able to be outspoken when it comes to your work, your dealings, your right. Never you allow somebody intimidate or your right. Hey, who's plus Matthew? Hello from Italy. I thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So, my wonderful people, I came across that video and I was like, no. They would have allowed us see the ending of how our FCT minister was carrying race, but he did not get to that aspect because it would have been a whole reducing of people's BP. It would have reduced people's BP because a lot of people have been laughing at the incident, and I know now the Nigerian army would not have shot because the people that came for them also did not come with, come to fight, come with arms. Hey, wow, Nigeria, my country, God help us. This my country, Nigeria, it go better, it go better. Pray for this country, Nigeria. Pray. Keep praying. Let's keep praying. It will be better. When they say Nigeria don't start a finish, don't start a finish. Oh no. Hey, so my wonderful people, double tap the screen, like this video, because no retreat, no surrender. But in this aspect, our FCT minister Wike had to surrender for those soldiers, because he has already started parading the narrative that this young soldier came with arms to shoot and kill people, and the young man told him, we are not here to kill people. The guy, the man, the person was still proving himself. We are not here. Even when they were telling him, shut up, you're a fool, the young man said, I am not a fool. And he repeated it. I said, you're a fool. Shut up. Who are you to talk to me? You're a small boy. You have not even started when I graduated. Nasu. Hey. This drama, let this drama just end like that too. Kudos to that young Nigerian naval officer. He tried. You try in the aspect that you did not insult and refuse to insult the FCT minister. So, my beautiful people, thank you for joining UK Family Show. I love you and God loves you. Drop your comments in the comment section. What you feel and how you see Nigeria in the next, maybe in the next years to come, in 2 years to come, because everybody are preparing very, very well for this 2027 election that is coming. It's gonna be cool, steady, make your vote, not allowing the old people intimidate us anymore. Have you gotten your PVC? If you have not, go and register. Want to vote for who wants in this country? Want to vote? Enough is enough. So thank you for joining UK Family Show. One love. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. This is your baby girl. I love you and God loves you. See you in my next video. Bye. All right.